So next up is something that is brand new today. When I saw this, I was so impressed. I was like, I can't wait to try this. You get your choice. 3 1-pound or 6 1-pound bags of this Wagyu Kobe style ground beef. If you want 3 of the 1-pounders, $59.98 with a $15 easy pay. If you want the 6, that's $79.98, and your easy pay there is $20. M93912, that is your item number. Brand new today.
It is, and I am so excited to have this here, Monique. I have to try.
And no auto delivery, by the way.
There's not, and there's a big reason for it, right? If you've ever bought Wagyu beef before, even seen it on a menu.
Let's talk about it. Yeah, like it's
right?
expensive.
Wagyu is also known as Kobe beef, right?
Yeah.
Kobe beef is basically the Wagyu breed. It just comes from Japan.
Okay.
Well, what we did and what these farmers have did, that basically is back in 1970, we brought that Japanese cattle, the Wagyu Kobe-style beef cattle, brought them over here in the United States and started raising them here in the U.S.
Okay.
And we've been bringing this beef now to QVC for about 5 years as a Wagyu Kobe-style beef burger, right?
Yes.
Finished in a burger.
Yep.
And so many of our QVC guests have been saying to us, can't you do it just as a ground beef,
yes,
right?
It's the ground beef.
The meat is just so rich, the texture is so incredible. We want to be able to use this for our own recipes at home, not just a finished patty.
Right.
So that's what we have
And
here.
people were taking the patties and just doing that anyway.
That's exactly right,
Yeah.
right? So we wanted to make it easy and more convenient for you. You're gonna get 3 or 6 pounds. They all come portioned just like this. This is a 1-pound package.
Yeah.
We call it a brick because it
Now,
looks like a brick.
I saw
Right.
the machine for
you
this.
saw it. That's exactly
When
right.
I tell you, fantastic.
It really is.
I was in awe of how, again, the care of how all of these things are made and taken and the quality that you're getting home. You talk about restaurant style. I've only pretty much ever had Wagyu in a restaurant until QVC.
Right, and when you do have it at the restaurant, you see usually the price says market MKT, right? They don't even put it on the menu because it's so expensive. So you're getting 3 or 6 pounds here. Typically, Wagyu is sold by the ounce when you go to the grocery to a restaurant or a steakhouse, right? So we don't have it on auto delivery because it's very limited. I have a crazy stat for you. Did you know that there is over 30 million beef cattle in the United States raised every year for beef eating? 30 million. There's only 5,000 of these cattle. So think about that, 30 million, 5,000, right? That's why we can't do it on auto delivery. It's very limited. So when we do have this, it really is a treat, and the Wagyu burger is no different. But we're showing you all these different uses for it because there's just so many different things. So I just took 1 pound of our Wagyu Kobe style beef.
Which is this.
Right, exactly. I threw it in the skillet here. And we got a little bit of chopped tomatoes, right? Just a little bit of scallions, and then a little bit of cheese. And I want you to show you one of the favorite ways Brittany and I eat this every week. We'll take 1 pound, which is honestly, quite frankly, too much. Typically, we'll take one of those bricks, thaw it out, because again, that package is gonna last in your freezer for about 15 days once it's thawed. So you can actually thaw it, leave it in the pack for 15 days. We'll take a knife and just cut straight through the plastic, cut it in half, and then actually just use half of it, because 8 ounces is plenty to do what I'm just gonna show you here. But we take it just like this, kind of skillet it down, and it takes about 5 to 10 minutes. But we're in football season.
We
are.
We'll
take just a bowl of nachos.
Come on, football season. I'm coming to their house.
Making a little bit of mess, but we're gonna just kind of lay that across
coming to their house.
I want you to see how beautiful this is gonna be.
Nachos, I'm coming to their house.
And then
for the tailgate.
We just take a little bit of cheese. Kind of sprinkle it on top. I mean, think about this. That's exactly right.
Let's
just
go ahead, throw it all on there.
So you're gonna have the most incredible Wagyu Kobe beef nachos, right? For game day. So again, we haven't been able to do this yet because, quite frankly, we've used all the meat that we had for all of our burgers that you guys have been buying from us at QVC. But we're out of burger season, so we said, let's take some of the meat that we have now still coming in throughout these winter months, and let's give it to you as a Wagyu Kobe style beef.
We already have an update. Brian, we have an update. So if you want the 3 pounds, we have 700 of these to go around.
Wow.
If you want it in the 6 pound, only 400 remain, and that's our most popular option. Do not wait on that 6 pound option. There is no reorder. If you have it in your cart, check out, because you are going to want these home. So, wait, say that again?
Yes, there's only 5.
Okay. So my producer just did all this math, and he said it's 1% of 1%. of all cattle.
Right, that's exactly right. So
That's
only
Wagyu.
1% of all the cattle in the United States actually qualifies for this grade. So it's not like 1% of them.
No.
Only 1% of that 1%.
Of the 1%.
So that just shows you how limited this is.
Can I go in for a nacho?
Please.
Go ahead, though.
You're going to love it. I promise. You're going to take that whole bowl walk with you. Usually we do this just even with our regular beef, and it's incredible. When you put the Wagyu beef, oh my God. I mean, it is just out of this world.
That's special.
Isn't it?
Listen, you give them, they're not going to want to leave your house.
No, they're not. That's the problem, right? They're never going to want to leave the house. But you're getting a lot of
You taste the difference.
You really do. It's really rich. Right?
Yeah.
Very rich. You're not going to be able to sit down and eat 8-10 ounces of Wagyu Kobe style beef, right? This is the product that you want to use in a chili, on the nachos. This is one of my favorite ways Brittany makes these. These are like little 4-ounce Wagyu Kobe style cupcakes.
That's fun.
I mean, how cool is that? She just takes her cupcake pan, and you get a little meatloaf done in the cupcake pan.
Yeah. Individual.
Exactly.
Everybody gets their own.
3 to 4 ounces is plenty. This meat is really hearty, really rich.
Yeah.
It's going to fill you up. But you are just going to love it. I mean, once you try this and you taste this, it's going to spoil you, I have to tell you.
It does spoil you. You go, wait a minute. I don't think I want any other kind of ground beef. Like, literally, I'm tasting this.
You can't go back.
You taste the difference.
You do. You can't go back to the grocery store and buy ground round, you know, after having this.
Not after having this.
But I want to show you why.
Your guests will literally go, what is that? Like, just wait. Give it to them.
Right.
Let them enjoy it, and then you go and tell them.
That's
and watch they, like, literally, are you doing this again next Sunday?
Right.
Like, that's what's going to happen.
Right. And I had asked the culinary team to bring the grinder out because I want you to see just kind of how it's done. And you saw this on a larger scale, obviously, when we were back in the butcher shop. But this is basically how it starts. So we're going to take you over here, if we can bring the camera over for 1 second. Basically, what we do is we start with Wagyu Kobe style chuck. So this isn't Wagyu trimmings either. I want you to think about that. Typically, a lot of folks don't like to buy ground beef because it's made from all the scrap, all the leftover. That's not this. We take all Wagyu Kobe style beef chuck, right, which is the round part of the animal, and then we grind that through our grinder, and that's what gives you this beautiful red ground Wagyu Kobe style beef. Then we just form it into a package that is easily handled for you. So this is the same exact meat formed into a brick-shaped package that makes it super convenient and easy for you to handle, and whether you get to 3 or 6, you're gonna get 3 or 6 of these packages. Yeah.
Wagyu is not easy to come by, 1, and 2, it's very, very expensive typically.
Right.
That's why you don't really see it a lot.
No.
And when you see it, people get excited.
Right.
Because it's the 1% of the 1% of all cattle.
That's right.
That's huge, and we have it here at QVC. In a ground beef style, not the burger style, which we love, but what happened was our QVC customer said, hey, you guys said we love it in the burger style, but you were doing this. You were grounding it up like this to do on your nachos and your chilies. And so Rastelli's team listened, and that's why we have this. Don't wait, no auto delivery. I'm just saying, get this while we have it.
I'm gonna grab a fork while you keep talking.
Yeah, get this while we have it, because there's no auto delivery on this. And it literally is like the best of the best. Now, if you want that 3-pound option, we only have 680 left, but that 6-pound option has been very popular. We have how many? We have 350 left in that 6-pound option. This is special. Don't let this one pass you by, especially because there's no auto delivery. Get that 6-pound pack, stock up. Maybe you even get a couple packs. It's $20 on an Easy Pay. If you get 2, that's $40 on an Easy Pay. You can have this and have it in your freezer for how many months? It's
gonna last in your freezer at least 12, if not 18 months because of that vacuum packaging. It's locking in all that freshness, keeping out all the bacteria. And there's so many ways you can use this. So again, it's gonna last that long, but I don't think it's gonna last you that long because you're not just gonna use it for nachos or meatloaf cupcakes. You can use it for a chili, right? So we have a cornbread chili here. Think about it, Wagyu cornbread chili. I mean, talk about a great way to have a meal for game day. Look at this. I mean, it is just absolutely
I'm telling you, you start feeding your guests Wagyu. First of all, they're gonna think you're fancy.
And this is only...
And then they're never, ever gonna wanna leave.
Maybe
Look at that.
a quarter of the package, right, of 1 pound.
Yeah.
And I'm kind of messing through it because I wanted you to see it, but that is really special. Also, the culinary team... I love stuffed peppers.
Yes. They're one of my favorite things. Right? They're so easy to make.
So they took half a pound, just half of one of the pounds that you're gonna get, and made these 3 beautiful, large stuffed peppers. So Wagyu Kobe style beef stuffed peppers. Again, if there's anything
my
you
mom
use
used
ground
to make
beef
those
for,
all the time.
Right.
Yeah.
tacos, the nachos, anything you use ground beef for,
yeah,
that you can do this for, right? It's just gonna give you a product that's so much better, and it's gonna enhance whatever you're putting with it. When you taste it, just like this, as simple as that on a nacho with some little cheese and tomato,
listen,
it's
but
exceptional.
what about the best spaghetti sauce?
Right.
Come on.
That's it.
The best spaghetti sauce with that ground Wagyu in there, that is taking your spaghetti to the next level.
Right.
This is something that's really special.
I got it even a better way.
It's really special. Okay, what? I'm listening.
Take this, take a torpedo roll, put it on the roll, put some cheese on it, and you have a Wagyu cheese steak.
You better
right?
stop it.
That's the way to do it with this product, especially if you're in Philadelphia.
Come on now.
You know, but look at that. I mean, it's just beautiful. And it's going to be so easy for you to cook because we've done all that work for you to package it down to that 1 pound pack.
Yeah.
So you don't have to, you know, go through 3 or 4 pounds like you would buy it at the grocery store and have to chop it up and do all that. But again, you won't even find this at the grocery store.
Exactly. Let's tell them why. Now talk about that cattle image
so
again,
to
because
give you
that
an
was
idea, in the United States, there is over 30 million beef cattle raised every year for beef eating. 30 million.
30 million, you know,
which
in the U.S.
sounds like a lot, but it's not when you think about 300 million people, 30 million. But for Wagyu Kobe style beef, this Wagyu Kobe style beef here that we're raising here in the United States, in Ohio, there's only 5,000 of them.
That's it.
As the producer said, it's less than 1% of 1%.
Yeah.
Right. I mean, think about that. As just, if you had 30 million people over here and only 5,000 people over here, that's
all fine dining white tablecloth restaurants, all of them don't even serve Wagyu.
They don't. And Monifa, when they do, they literally sell it for the ounce, by the ounce.
It's expensive.
2 ounces is $30. 3 ounces is $60. That's how they sell it.
Yeah.
So we have a great offer for you here with 3 or 6 pounds.
Yeah.
Of this
this is good. And again, there is no auto delivery on this one. So again, this is, I'm gonna use a reference that we use in our household. This is not your mama's ground beef.
No, it is not.
This is not your mama's ground beef.
That's right.
This is something that's really special. If you want it in that 3 pounds, it's $59.98. You definitely stock up. Your Easy Pay there, $15. That 6 pound option, $79.98. Your Easy Pay there, $20. We only have how many? 20? Wait, 50? 320 in the 6 pound.
Right.
And in the 3 pound, how many? We have 650 left, but listen, that pack of 6, that's going very, very fast. People are definitely buying more than one, so take advantage of that.